Okay, guys, we got one here. We have a divorced law rant. We have an older woman here who is about to go in, surprisingly, on how the law works when it comes to divorce. This is different. So let's check this one out, guys.
Good morning, ladies. I'm just out for a walk, and I don't have a lot of time, but it's been 18 months, at least. I filed for a separation 2022 February, I think, March. And so far, I have put in disclosure after disclosure. They keep telling me, that this is the way the law works and they're going to come to a settlement because there's been no response from the other party, not one response. And so they go and have a hearing, and what do I get from the hearing? Oh, that's it. So basically the other person just doesn't have to do anything and nothing happens. So, my opinion, the whole system is fucking rigged.
That's very funny coming from a woman, an older woman at that, guys. That's very funny that she would sit here and say that the game is rigged, all right? The game has been rigged for men since the beginning of time. Let's just keep it real. Let's not run around the mulberry bush. Let's not play any other games here, all right? Her telling us this right now is nothing that we didn't know, but I'm surprised that she's talking about it on her favor, on her side. It doesn't make any sense, all right? The game is rigged. No, you chose to play a game. And every once in a while, a man will win. Every once in a while, they will have a leg up on the competition, their opponent, if you will. And it looks like this guy's got his ducks in a row. It looks like he's doing everything in his power to kind of draw out this process because she's just trying to get paid. She's trying to get a payday here, guys. That's all this is. And she's salty because it hasn't happened yet. All right. From what she's talking about now, it's been over 11 months and she's looking for money and it hasn't come yet. So, yeah, I think this is where this is going. And let's continue.
Just to make lawyers money. And if you're penniless, you're going to stay penniless. And you better have some friends that can help you. I mean, I suppose I could go all crazy and hire $100,000 lawyer. To what end? To what end? It's been 18 months. Zero.
Oh, 18 months. Let me pull back on that. 18 months. And you have zero. So, yeah, you're tired of waiting. You may be running out of money. Here's an idea. How about you try and go get a job? How about you try to go earn some wages and doing something? Instead of waiting on your ex-husband to pour out his savings and everything he's worked for his entire life, okay, that now you want for yourself. How about that? Anybody ever think of that? But instead you want to sit on your ass, sit on your hands, okay, and you want a handout from this guy, and that's what you're waiting on? I know if it was me, the minute I got divorced, the minute I knew I was going to be on my own, I would have made preparations for that, okay? Regardless of the outcome, because you're never promised anything. Even if you are a woman and even if you win majority of these cases, I'm still going to play the game like I may lose this battle. And that's the problem, okay? They just sit back and they think that everything just is going to come to them, all right? And it usually does when it comes to divorce in America for men, all right? And she thought that as well. And it's looking like it's not working out in her favor right now. She's growing impatient and the money's not coming in. And yeah, she's getting frustrated and it's her fault. It's nobody else's fault. This is her fault 110%, guys. She should have got off her ass 16 months ago and started doing something. If you didn't see any money, if you saw this court case and all these things dragging in the mud, you should have got off your old ass and you should have got out there into that workforce. That's what you should have done. Okay. Don't blame anyone but yourself. Don't blame the lawyers. Don't blame anybody else but you. Okay. Let's continue.
I have filed everything. He has filed nothing. And there's been no resolution in any way. So basically, the system is fucked. And what it should be is, look, the two of you Get your shit together in 30 days and come and meet me here at the courthouse for 3 hours. We're going to go through it all and make a decision.
Yeah, it should be that way, right? 30 days, we both meet, we have our conversations, and I'm able to, puncture you in a dozen places and watch you bleed out money to me. Okay, that's what I want. That's how it should be, right? Of course, the system is rigged. Of course, these things are terrible now because she's not getting her way. Okay. And the fact that she's so upset about it is because she thought that it was going to go her way. Because most of the time it does for women when they get divorces. But this guy's on his A game. Okay, he's got his lawyers probably burying hers in paperwork. All right. And bleeding her dry in the process and forcing her hand. So eventually she's going to have to figure out a way to earn income because she did it to herself. Why get divorced now? And I'll tell you why. Because she wants to get paid. All right. And I don't understand why older people, decide to get divorced. I know plenty of stories of older couples who don't necessarily love each other anymore, but they stay married in business, so to speak. So they still go do their thing, or whatever they do, they just stay married. And because if you're getting divorced because you want a new, fresh lease on a relationship, maybe you think there's hope for you there, that ship usually has pretty much sailed. So the only way I see somebody wanting a divorce when they're this old, especially when the woman is trying to file or trying to separate, is because they want money and they're not into the guy anymore. Okay, period. It's more that goes into it than that, but that's the basics right there, guys. So I'm looking at an older lady here who is just frustrated and impatient and is trying to get money, and it's not going her way. And I see another guy on the other end who's being smart and who may have saw this coming and who was ready for this. And a lot of us aren't. When this happens to us, we get sideswiped. It comes out of left field. Everything we thought was good just a week ago, and then this happens. All right. And then we have to pick up the pieces, and then we're bleeding money, all these things. So this guy was ready. All right. And we should learn something here. This is a valuable lesson. We should learn from this. Always be ready. Always be prepared. All right. Because one thing I know about women, one thing I have learned about women out here is that nothing is promised, guys. Okay. They could turn on you in an instant. And I'm not saying that marriages don't work out. There are beautiful marriages out here, and that's what a lot of us are striving to find. But if you know what you're looking for, and if you know how to look for the signs, that can save a lot of damage, guys. And in the process, just always be ready. That's the moral to this video right now. Just always be ready no matter what the situation. Always have that break glass here type of situation for yourself if something comes to blows like this. Let's continue, shall we?
But they don't. They have these little dribs and drabs of, we have to submit this and you get 8 months for that and 18 months for this. Bullshit. It's bullshit. It's silly. It's a waste of time and money.
What do you think men have been saying for years? What have men been going through for years when it comes to these type of things, guys? Forever. It's just funny when I'm watching this and the shoe's on the other foot. It's just so hilarious. Okay. And she's initiating this, guys. She's the one that is bleeding. She's the one that needs this money. Okay. He's probably somewhere, who knows, in Mexico, drinking a martini, whatever he's doing. Okay. Bleeding her dry. Okay. Because she decided to pull the trigger and she wants this money. She wants to get this bread. She wants to settle. All right. And he's like, I'm not having it. And it's just, I love to see it. I love to see the shoe on the other foot. The women getting a taste of their own medicine. Okay. And I love it. Let's continue.
It doesn't help our communities. It doesn't help our women. It doesn't help the ex-party. It doesn't help the children. It's just a waste of goddamn time. There's no money involved here. It's just a spousal payment to help me get on my feet.
You just said it was no money. See, this is what I'm talking about. Women will lie straight up to your face. They will lie right in your face. They will take their glasses off, look at you dead in your face, and straight lie to you about dumb shit. Okay, like this. She literally just said it's not about money. There's money involved. There's no money involved. Oh, but just a spousal payment. Just a spousal payment. Yeah, because you're trying to get paid. You're trying to get money. So it is about money. It is about the cash. Stop lying. Keep it real. And that's why you're not getting it. Let's continue.
And I don't get it. I don't get anything unless I bribe and threaten and blackmail.
Let's keep it real. You've done that before. You strike me as somebody who has. It came off your lips so smoothly, so loosely, that I would believe that you've tried that. You've probably tried everything in the book, everything you could probably reach for to try to get this man to pay you something, okay? And you're the one that filed, okay? It's on you. Blame yourself. Let's continue.
Like personally. I've gotten more money personally threatening and blackmailing and acting like I don't want to act than I would by having this goddamn lawyer and going through the court. It needs to change. Divorce should be different than this. It's stupid.
And that's it, guys. That's the end of the video. I'll just say this before I get out of here. She needs to get a job. She needs to get out there in that workforce. Okay. She was probably married to this guy. Didn't have to worry about these things, guys. Thought that she was going to get an easy cash out. I'll just divorce him and then I'll have the easy life. I'll get spousal support. Okay. Notice she didn't say child support because the kids are probably grown because she's older. All right. So she wants money from him and she thought this was her exit strategy. She probably planned on this. She probably sat on this for months, maybe years even. Who knows? And she thought that when she pulled the trigger, it was going to execute. And it did not. It backfired on her. And now she's 18 months in the hole, hemorrhaging money. All right. And she doesn't know where to turn because she's not going to work. She hasn't worked yet. She hasn't tried. OK, so now he's forcing her hand and she's going to have to get out there and work somewhere. OK, so if you're at Wendy's or you may go to Subway or something like that and you want to get you a sandwich, hey, you may see her in there. Tell her extra mayo. OK. With that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank everybody for coming out, looking at the video and supporting me, guys. If you subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. And if you haven't, please hit that like and subscribe button. We're trying to grow the community here. This is a brand new channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.